Ladies and gentlemen, what is up, and welcome to today's Transformers Forged to Fight video, where we're going to be having a look at one of the characters that only came out last week with the global release of the game, and it's Mixmaster. Mixmaster is probably, in terms of like his animations and abilities, one of the coolest champions in the game. Like, he looks so amazing. He fires like the sludge on his ranged attack that is just so awesome. It looks so good, and this dude just transforms and looks like an absolute beast. So visually and kind of like graphically speaking, when you're playing this character, it's awesome. It's just so much fun. I think this is definitely one of the most well-made characters in terms of his actual model and design and animation. So I really like that about the character. But let's talk a little bit about kind of what the character can do and what kind of cool stuff he has. So his signature ability, which is his awakened ability. So if you get a multiple copy of the champion, so blocking reduces up to 3.4% additional damage from physical attacks based on current health. So you've got a bit of an additional buffer there on your blocks again, and also well-timed blocks will parry the opponent exactly the same timing as in Marvel Contest of Champions, and it will knock them back and deal 40% of your attack as physical damage. I actually haven't seen the knockback on this, but I have seen the physical damage. It doesn't seem like it has like too much of a place, to be honest, but you need to be kind of a little bit aware of it sometimes when fighting a Mixmaster. You potentially take a bit of damage if you accidentally attack into him when he goes to parry, so you got to be a little bit aware of that. But let's talk about his passive and kind of the way this champion works. So Mixmaster will start the fight by generating a physical resistance buff and then switching to another buff when he's reached the limit of stacks for the certain type of buff, and this is passively generated over time. So the order is physical resistance, special damage, and then ability block buffs. So the physical resistance one, so every 8 seconds he gains a physical resistance buff. It's 3.6% and goes up to a max of 6. I don't think this one is particularly useful. I think the second one is the one that you want to stay on, and that's special damage, because that combined with his special 2 is just absurd. It's just a ridiculous amount of damage there. So the special 2, ideally, if you're maybe going for a bit of a longer fight, at the start of the fight, try and get in this stance. But granted, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, because you gotta swipe back, you gotta hold block for 2 seconds, and that's a little bit difficult to do, consistently. So anyway, the special damage one will give you 11.4% increased special damage, so that's pretty damn good. So 1 stack every 8 seconds, so that's pretty much like 65% increased special damage when you got 6 stacks. Fire for special 2, and you're gonna have some pretty nice damage over there. And the final one is ability block, which reduces the chance that opponents will trigger their abilities when attacking you. So this is stuff like it's bleed, stun, anything that would proc when an opponent is attacking you from the opponent. So potentially that might circumstantially be useful, but providing you're not getting hit, then it isn't too much of a problem, isn't too much to worry about. So on the ranged and heavy attacks, you actually have a 10% chance to convert one of your buffs to an acidic solution, dealing acid damage for 14.4% of your attack over 3 seconds. So range, you only have a 10% chance, but if you roll out, if you do your heavy attack, it's a 100% chance to convert all of the buffs. And sometimes in a lot of my combat strategy, I just end up using the heavy attack like way too often to break into blocks, because a lot of the beginner AIs are very defensive. So we end up getting that quite a bit. But you know, I think for some scenarios it's better maybe to like build up the special 2, the increased special damage, and use a special 2. But there are some fights where maybe you just want to get off a kind of nice little bit of acid burst damage, and that certainly helps out there. So the special attack 2 has a 70% chance to inflict burn, which deals heat damage for 120% attack over 6 seconds. That's a really nice damage over time effect there. And the special attack 2 looks really awesome. And the special attack 3 converts all of his buffs to an acidic solution, dealing acid damage for 20% attack over 3 seconds per buff. So this one is slightly stronger, a slightly stronger way of converting your stacks than the heavy attack. But again, I think for like optimal damage and time efficiency, special attack 2 is all you want to be firing off for this character. But anyway, I want to get into some gameplay. I'm so excited for this, because he's an insanely fun character to play. So we're going to do Act 2, we're going to be in Chapter 2, and let's go for let's go for the first chapter. Let's just do a fairly easy one. So we're going to edit the squad. I think I want to build it so the Mixmaster, because whatever champion, like, is the highest rated champion, like, stays at the top. So it's like the actual character that moves around the map, and I want that character to be Mixmaster for this. So let's chuck in another character. Who should we do as well? I don't think he has any synergies that benefit him. So he is, what is it? Inspired 1% armor with Bone Crusher, but only Bone Crusher gains that armor. Really, really rubbish. Ironhide and Rhinox's damaging debuffs last 3% longer. Again, it's not really too much, but 6% attack rating in alliance missions. And then finally, by calibrating their weapons, Grindor and Waspinator's heavy attacks have a plus 4% chance to be critical. So again, not really like huge stuff in terms of the synergies there, but it's alright. It's alright. There's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So let's chuck in Motormaster as well. Why not? Right, so here is our elite team that we have so far, but we're going to be sticking to Mixmaster for the majority of this quest. We're still in the canyon. I thought we'd be in the fortress. Look at the way he runs. That is absurd. That is very, very magical. So, up first we have a Sharticon Brawler of the, what is it, the purple class. I forgot what the name of it is. I know it's Demolitions. Demolitions is the class that we're playing at the moment, and that's the class of Mixmaster, and there are only currently two Demolitions characters. You have Mixmaster and Ironhide. Probably stop talking about the characters and focus on fighting a little bit more. So, yeah, some really, really cool animations. As you can see, his ranged attacks are like little sludge bombs. They're really, really cool, mixed in with a little bit of cannon fire there as well. One of the slightly not so great things about Mixmaster is his damage output. Seems like overall a little bit low until you can build up like a lot of stacks of that special debuff. But there we go, 5 stacks of acid there. That's dealing a little bit of damage here and there. It's not too bad. Right, we are getting a little bit wrecked here. Alright, let's use the special one as well. Just a bit of cannon fire there. Yeah, I think comparatively, like, this champion's damage output, it isn't the best, but I love his animations so much. There we go. Oh, it's so cool, man. So cool. Right, so let's move on to the next fight. Oh, he got knocked down from our top health champion. Well, it's fine. We got plenty of health potions. We can chuck a couple on him, so that isn't too bad. Let's use one and let's play a little bit better in the next fight. I think that's probably our best option. So we've got Mixmaster versus Optimus Prime. I'm going to see if I can like dash back at the start if I have an opportunity to do that. So there is the shell. Okay, so we're on to the special attack increased damage now, which is pretty sweet. Let's see if we can start building some stacks of that up. Right, so actually I probably want to get to the third special attack this time, because that should be a nice chance to like show off the animation for that. Damn, this Optimus Prime is a bit of a beast. I think, like, the MV1 Optimus Prime, in my opinion, might be the best character in the game right now. Oh, that is so cool. Right, so we should get, like, so much acid on Optimus Prime. Yeah, he's getting a little bit wrecked there. A little bit wrecked. Oh, damn it. No, that was such bad timing. He shot me just before I could intercept him. Again, I'm still nowhere near close to a level of perfection on this combat. It's a little bit more tricky than Marvel Champions, but we're giving it a good welly so far. So let's use the special one. There we go. Not too bad. So that's Optimus Prime down. Let's see how many more fights we got to do. So we've got another Sharticon coming up. I think we have the class disadvantage on this one, so we might switch over. Let me just double check. Yeah, we do. Let's use the Ultra Magnus, because I actually haven't. I leveled this guy up earlier, but I haven't really played him too much. But we'll do a video covering him in a little bit more detail soon. But I'm interested to see like how well he fares in this matchup. Again, despite having like significantly lower PI, like the damage is like it's pretty much about the same as Mixmaster. I think Mixmaster's just built to be like a huge tank of a champion, but, you know, can kind of like reach the similar damage levels of other characters if you allow his special damage buff to stack up. But again, that does take a bit of time. The first boss in, what is it, the Legends of Cybertron as well. So maybe ain't too bad. Right, I want to get special 2 off, but we just need a good opportunity. Okay, there we go. Slam down that hammer. Oh no, it's a gunshot. I thought it was a hammer slam. Right, that's absolutely fine. Alright, let's fire a couple of shots. And not a bad combo there, guys. We're getting better. We're getting better. This is one of the first times we're doing a live commentary since launch with some pretty weak champions, so ain't too bad. Right, again, we haven't got a great matchup here. Let's show off a little bit more gameplay. Let's go for the Motormaster here. Motormaster might be one of my favorite scrub. I think he's like the scrub champion to play with, because he's very similar to like a hybrid between Rhino and an Unstoppable Colossus / Juggernaut in Marvel Contest of Champions. So yeah, he's got that going on for him. I think we had a little bit of lag at the start of the fight. It's all good. It seems to have corrected itself. But yeah, while he's charging, he's unstoppable, which is it's pretty damn convenient in a lot of matchups. I think he gains unstoppable after using his special 2, if I'm correct. Yeah, we get like a short window duration for that, but we can't unstoppable with special 2. So we just need to be concerned of that. A little bit wary. And there we go. Oh, I'd love to get a 4-star Motormaster. That'd be so sweet. But anyway, let's move on to the next fight. We've got 2 more fights left. I think we can use Mixmaster for both of them because we don't have the class disadvantage there. We're not going to be too heavily penalized. So let's chuck, again, another couple of these. Let's just chuck 3, and I think that's going to be more than enough to carry us through both of these fights. Hopefully, anyway. Providing we don't play like absolute ass. I think that's definitely like the main criteria here. So let's see what we can do. Not getting too bad so far. It's starting to have this little lag out issue. It just happens whenever I'm mirroring my device. Just doesn't seem to like it at all. Right, let's keep on going. Let's see if we can get to the special 2 here. Oh, this is such a incredibly annoying ball lake. Yeah, this doesn't happen while I'm playing and not recording, but it's just as soon as I start mirroring, it just seems to be a little bit too much. But it's an iPhone 7, man. It should be able to handle this. Hopefully, via some improvements and optimizations in the game in the future, it's gonna resolve a lot of the stuff there. Okay, that fixed it temporarily for a second, but at the same time, isn't super great. We've lost a lot of health here. Let's go for that. Oh, that was messy. That was so messy. Right, I'm going to quickly try restarting the game, hopefully in time for the final battle. So, be right back a second. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are now moving on to the final fight. I think maybe I might have overhyped a Mixmaster's damage up just a little bit at the start of this video. I think comparatively, he might be one of the, along with Mirage, one of the softest hitting champions in the game. But I think the fact that he has, like, some interesting stuff that you knew of his block and some damage reduction as well makes him a little bit tanky, a little bit annoying to kill. But, yeah, he's not quite the offensive beast you want him to be, spewing out, like, crazy sludge. But anyway, we're going to try and take on this Grindor. Let's fire a shot there. So we got 10 combo guns so far. Let's see if we can get that to 30, I'd be super, super happy. Right, let's see what we can do. Need to be very careful of Grindor's special 2. That hurts so much. Right, let's use this. Oh, damn, that explosion there. Sick. Oh no, we got hit by the missile there. A little bit of an awkward turning, but it's going all right. Grindor is like, he's the tankiest tank. Plus, I guess as well, the thing with Grindor is he has insane damage output as well. So he's got a little bit going for him. Oh, can we get crazy acid stacks now? Let's try that out. Oh no, we missed that. Right, let's not convert them just yet. Let's use a special attack. No, 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 no. Damn. Grindor final boss. Yeah, he wrecked me, guys. He wrecked me, ladies and gentlemen. We are a little bit screwed. Let's go for the Ultra Magnus then. There's no way of getting out of that one. We got messed up pretty badly, but it is a pretty stacked Grindor in all fairness. Like, he is a good chunk of rating. I feel like we're hitting even less than we did before now, but we're getting a lot of crits though. So I guess that's pretty good for the most part. Our crit streak is insane. I need to check out Ultra Magnus's abilities. I feel like there's something a little bit funky going on with this crit. I feel like he has reduced damage output, but like an insane chance to crit. Something like that. Let's fire that off. Right, we got an armor break. That's good. Didn't manage to dodge back there. Damn, boys and girls. We need to get a little bit better at this video game. Right, I think this is the Hammer Slam. There we go. We got an armor break as well. Not too bad, not too bad. Sidestep and try and avoid that one. Right, just firing some shots here while baiting out that. And then finally, is this going to do it? Oh, yes. Ultra Magnus, he put in some work down. I'm actually so excited to do a video on him in a little bit more detail and check him out. So, Mixmaster, while he is probably one of the coolest looking characters in the game, and I love his animations, maybe a little bit lacking on the damage. I'm not too sure where he's going to place, actually. Like, just having a bit more of a think about it. But I wanted to do a video kind of talking about him, showing off some gameplay, telling you what he can do. Maybe a little bit too slow. I think there are better Transformers in the game. He might be one of the lowest tier characters, but I'm not too sure. I'd love to know your opinion, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments below, because again, this game has only been out on launch version for a little bit, so character rankings and how good are certain characters still very up in the air. But I haven't been like super impressed, especially with that run by Mixmaster. I've just played him in Arena so far, and he seemed to do fairly well in there, but kind of taking him out into a proper quest against some 3-star champions that were a little bit more stacked. He just didn't quite live up to what I wanted him to. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like. That would be greatly appreciated. Apart from that, thank you for watching. Take care and have an absolutely fantastic day.